Yugioh here again with another profile for today. Today we're joined by Robert. Robert made 11th place at Poole Regionals. He came 11th out of 61 players. What was your record, Robert?
X2.
Finished up X2. He's been also topping our locals very consistently with his hero deck profile. So let's give him a profile. Rob, show us what you got.
So yeah, it's just a normal hero to start with. So you've got the traditional 3 Stratos, double Shadow Mist, and then your 2 one-offs for the E-heroes of Honest and Liquid Soldier. And then for Visions, it is the normal package of 3 Pharaohs, double increase. I've seen some people run 1, but it's just so crucial having increasing your deck that you need to play 2 in case you draw it. And then again, double Varn because the same reason.
Yep.
And then for Destiny, it is 2 Mali, 1 Celestial, 1 Plasma, and 1 Dyna. This has been such a good card that has come out for me. I was playing 1 Dyna tag, but I dropped that when I started to experiment with DPE, which I used for the regional.
So you're playing Plasma instead of Dasher for the DPE engine?
Well, for DPE, I've always done. It's always been this. This has always been Dyna tag until this came out.
Yep.
And then I was going, okay, I'll play DPE for the regional because I could borrow it. And so I took out the Dyna tag and just put this in instead. Because Plasma's there, in case I get forced to go first, I have a very good card to go first with.
Nice, yeah.
And then if I break a board but I can't kill, I can also just go Plasma.
Nice, okay, makes sense.
Yeah. And then I got the wall adjusted gold because simplified game state against DPE, Melissa's Bane wins every time. Which went a couple of times I did in my matchups.
Nice.
So that's all my monsters. And then spells, it is triple equal.
3 Rota.
Yep, 3 Rota, which is just great. I was used to playing Rota, but I dropped Rota because I didn't need it.
Nice.
And then triple Fusion Destiny, which is a nice card for everybody.
Yep.
But
yep.
I used it about 3 times that entire day, which is all fun.
Obviously, this was using the current ban as such. We're going to the new ban list on Monday.
On Monday, it would just be drop this for another hero lives, and then that's all I need to do.
Yep.
And then because this is blind second, some of my cards was triple Forbidden Chalice because it's just an amazing card. It hits DPE, it hits Scythe, hits everything.
Yep.
And then Spolly because heroes are one of those decks where you can play every attribute and just be fine. And you can play the Great Tornado out Appaloosa, which kills the deck.
You can play it in just literally. Are you playing?
I play all but Nova Master, so fire.
Ah, okay. If you play like Starving Venom, you can actually do this in draw phase as well.
Yeah.
And suck up their like DP plus Bardiche before they scythe you.
But if they're doing that, I can just make it into Dangerous, which is 1 Dark and 1 Destiny.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh,
so
yeah.
I can do it either way.
I've just completely forgotten that Destiny Hero is a Destiny Hero.
Yeah. So that's a good card.
Yeah.
And then I main 2 back row hates, which is 1 Harpies, 1 Lightning.
Yep.
Most reason I don't have another Lightning because I can't afford them.
Yep.
They're just a stupid price. And then we've got the one-offs of the Hero Lives, which of course goes to 2.
Yep.
Miracle, Poly, and Dark Cooling.
Because they're all searchable.
They're all searchable, and it's a fusion deck. You need the fusion cards.
Yep.
And then to round it off, it is just 3 imperms.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's only hand trap we're playing in the main.
Only actual hand trap playing main because I've been playing blind second for like years now. I've never liked hand traps because I just seem to always draw them on the 6th card. So I prefer playing board breaker than the main.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah. We'll go extra. So for extra deck, it is a standard. For the length, it is Dread Decimator, which is just the OTK, Cross Crusader, which is your main card for combo, and then Wonder Driver, which is great for the grind, which a lot of times actually helped me out because I could add Miracle Fusion and Monster into the zone, add Miracle Fusion back in OTK with it.
Ah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. And then fusions, we've got all the element heroes. So Sunrise, because it's the best one at the moment. Actually, Miracle gets you pops and everything. Absolute is just a threat. We've got Shining for recovery. 1 Escarado. I've got a second one here, but this was DPE in the tournament, but I now play just double Escarado.
So that would be a DPE?
That would be DPE.
Yep.
1 Guy because it's an Earth target and there's been a lot of annoying Earth at the moment.
Yep.
And then Great Tornado because Appaloosa kills the deck and
sucks it up.
Yep.
Out of the Super Poly targets, does anyone have any relevant effects?
So Absolute Zero is just when it
Board
leaves the field, board white. Shining, when it goes to the graveyard, add 2 banished heroes.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And then Great Tornado, half the attack and defense of all monsters that the opponent currently controls.
That's very cool.
Which is very good for OTKs. And then the other 2 are just like they give effects, but they're not really that.
They're just there for removal.
Yeah. And then for Destiny Hero, the core DPE plus Dangerous and Dystopia.
Yep.
Dangerous is basically it's how I make Plasma on the Nibiru, because Fusion Destiny makes 4 summon Plasma. Because you go Mali and Shadow Mist add Stratos, normal Stratos, add Plasma, summon Mali, there you go.
Yep.
And then Dystopia, burn.
Is that your in-time shenanigans?
In time, yeah, I can just burn someone.
Nice.
And then the 2-1 obviously is Trinity, just for OTK. And then Lucius Bane, because you can't destroy it at all, and it gets to blow up the board every time.
So it's like the anti-DPE version.
Yeah. Like I went against, I had 3 times where the board state was just them using DPE, and I just went Bane. I just went, you're top decking, I'm fine here. I'm just gonna force out DPE every turn, just go battle phase swing.
Deal with it.
Yeah, which
Nice.
they can't, so it's fine. And then side was triple Lancia because banishing is everywhere.
Yep.
Triple Droll because Droll just kills decks. And then this is Dark Ruler now, but it was Nibiru for the tournament.
Yep. Was Nibiru worth it, or was you actually play the Dark Ruler?
I went Nibiru in 2 games, and I never saw the Nibiru, so it's just you don't see it, you can't really say anything.
Yep, that's fair.
It's like for both decks, it would have been helpful if I saw them, but never saw them. So, and then we've just got my anti-back row of double Cyclone, double Twin, Hatred's my 3rd just blowout card, and then Red Reboot.
Nice.
Yeah.
If we'll quickly talk through your matchups for those who are interested.
Yeah.
You can just summarise them any way you like.
So when against Invoke Dogmatica first, went 2-1. It was just game 1 I went Plasma, that was fine. Game 2 unfortunately Brits, and then game 3 they unfortunately Brits, but I didn't. Game 2 was Trained Machina, which again was 2-1. First game I just lost because I was not expecting it, and it's just so much stuff.
Yep.
And then games 2 and 3 it was like just they didn't get a good enough hand, and I was able to OTK luckily. Game 3 was Bird Up, which was my first loss of the day, and game 1 just complete brick and they made 4 board. Game 2 made 4 board, but I managed to break it. Game 3 I went Droll and they went 2 negates path. I went Equal, they went IO. I go, yep, cool, my entire hand of spells. Good game, well done. Come on Monday.
Yeah, gotta love the IO.
Yeah. Game 4 was Eldritch, which was 2-1. I bricked game 1, which meant I lost that one, and then I got Lightning Storm for game in game 2, Red Rubik for game 3, so anti-back row just won it.
Yep.
Game 3 was Striker, which was my 2-0, so I lost game 1. He made me go first, and I absolutely just tried to overplay it and shouldn't have.
Yep.
He had Nibiru and everything, just killed me. And then game 2, it was just a massive brick and just couldn't play.
Nice. That's got to be a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then game 6 was Dominica invoked again. I won that one 2-1. It was just won the first game just because it was just such a weird game that was just so back and forth, but somehow managed to get the cards that aligned. Again, I completely bricked in game 2 where it was just unplayable. And then game 3 was just where I just broke his board and just OTK'd.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was in both of the Dormanica games where I had the situation of DPE Bane, which is where it won me those games.
Nice. Well, for those who don't know, Robert has been playing Heroes for literally as long as I can remember. I've been at like 3 different locals. Well, I've also been at locals with Robert, Chichester and such, and he's always been playing Heroes. What do you think of the new Go First Destiny hero build that like
D-Force.
the D-Force into Plasma?
It's good. It's just it takes up the main weakness of going Plasma first, which is all the targeting effects. But I still think like there's so many stuff that just blankets like Dark Ruler no more kills you. Any back row hate before that will just kill you. But it's like going Plasma Dark Law will hurt a lot of decks that don't open the out. So it is a good way of doing it. Just I've preferred the blind second way because it's just what I've found has been helpful for me. But it has been one I've been playing around with and just trying to find a going first version.
Nice.
So I've been trying all the going first versions that's appeared online and everything. It's just
Always the blind second build.
it's always gone back to the blind second build. Always been the more useful one. It's been the one that's always done better.
Nice. Any shout outs you'd want to give to anyone?
Main shout out would be Rob, who you've had on your channel like every single bloody time.
Yeah.
Not that often.
Because he's been my friend for ages. We've been testing for years and everything.
So Rob wants to give a shout out to Rob. Yep.
Yep, always. And then it's just basic big people at China and everything where I was getting my most experience and everything out because that's where I got all the people there were quite high level. And then it's like, Tyler, because I keep playing him with striker, it helped with the striker matchup. And unfortunately, I misplayed in that matchup, so great.
Did you play him at the Poole?
No, it's just I've gone against him a lot of times at striker, and I've got quite a good record against him, so it's a bit like, I know how the striker matchup works now.
We played like 6 times already.
Won once.
Do you know what card that was? Scythe.
Yeah, Scythe was the only reason there. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Any questions at all, guys? Feel free to leave in the comments below. I would happily say Rob is like the hero expert, especially for our area. Like, he's been playing the deck for too long. Too long. Play a different deck, Robert.
I'm going to be playing Exorcista for the next month before the regional.
That's kind of cool. Yeah. As always, guys, please feel free to like and subscribe. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.